Good morning, everyone. I'm going to do this week's video update in a period of 3 different days. It's morning time at St. Croix, and the parking lot has been sad for several weeks because it's been particularly empty. Replacing the students and their vehicles and the parents dropping off their children are the construction workers and their vehicles. And so this is what it's like as you come each morning to St. Croix. It's another morning at St. Croix, and I'm in the school office now. Actually, this room was formerly known as Mr. Hebner's classroom until the beginning of this week. So changes have occurred, and now the school office is down at the end of hallway 1. And this is what the school office looks like now. It's gradually being taken apart as they get ready to connect the new construction to the old building. And President Russ has moved into a tiny little office for now. He seems to be surviving. Here's our video update for the week. You know, I've heard from many teachers around the country that the way we're delivering instruction these days, it's like doing all the hard work of preparing lessons and correcting, but not having any time to be in front of the students and interact with them and joke around with them. And I know it's the same thing for students. You have to do all your schoolwork, you have to watch the lessons or read or see a video, and yet you can't interact with your classmates or your teachers. But we are St. Croix, and together we can pull this off. So I'm going to encourage you to work on through to the end. We only have a few weeks left. Here's the information that I'd like to share with you today. So there will be virtual awards ceremonies next week. They'll be aired on Tuesday. We're going to record them on Monday, and there will be 3 separate recordings that will be available for you to watch at any time. We'll probably post it in the afternoon of Tuesday, May 12th. So there'll be a recording for academic awards, a recording for service awards, and a recording for the National Honor Society induction ceremony. The placement tests that we have for incoming freshmen and all new middle school students will not take place on the 16th and 30th, but have been postponed to Saturday, August 1st. There will be no school for the high school on Friday, May 22nd. That's the weekend of Memorial Day. Now the middle school's last day of school is on Thursday, May 21st, as Mr. Calise has said before. For the high school, on Tuesday, May 26th, we'll have a 1 to 4 day, and Wednesday, May 27th, we'll have a 5 to 8 day. And then that Wednesday will be the last day of classes for the high school. Thursday and Friday of that week are work days for missing assignments, and as usual, no credit will be given for a class if there's missing work, so keep working on that if you are haven't turned in some assignments. There will be no semester exams. They were originally scheduled for the Thursday and Friday of the last week of school. We'll have more details about collecting textbooks and other end-of-the-year routines that will be obviously are different. And for graduation, senior parents and students have received a survey about alternatives for graduation. If you haven't already filled out that survey, please do so. Basically, we want to have an in-person graduation, even if it's with restrictions, on May 31st. And then the alternatives that you have, the choices, is either to have a virtual graduation on that same day, May 31st, in place of an in-person one, or to move it out. I'll see that information on the request for the survey. The summer sports camps for elementary students and the academic camps for elementary students are still scheduled as they've been planned, and if we hear from the government that the June dates won't work, we have some alternative dates in July that we'll let people know about. And finally, you may have seen or heard about a surprise sign appearing in families' yards. It's no longer a surprise because messages get around to everybody, but we started with the seniors, and we're trying to deliver to all of the metro area and outside the metro area yards. Those same signs are going to be brought to all the rest of the families. It could take us up to 2 weeks to get them all delivered. We want it to be sort of a surprise still, so we're not going to make any appointment. We're just going to show up. It'd be great if you're there because then we can say hi, but we'll put those in your yards. And if there's for some reason we can't get them to you, we'll mail them. It's a way to say thank you from the faculty and staff. Good morning, St. Croix. You know, I think about this. Could it be that we'll be wearing face masks next year when we begin school in the fall? If you would have asked me that just a couple of months ago, I would have said no. But who knows? It is a different world we're living in. But the Lord causes the sun to rise over the entire world. He makes the sun rise over the St. Croix campus, and He makes the sun rise over each of your homes. And His Son is taking care of us in the best way. He's died for our sins, and He'll take us to heaven. I know that the Lord has our plans in mind. So have a great week. God bless you, and keep Jesus with you.